Okay, well, welcome in to week 5 that we've been doing the Naked Bootleg Sports Podcast. Thank you for all 6 of you that have watched so far. No, it's been more than that. I think we've been getting some views. We're switching gears a little bit. We've been doing positional rankings for the last few weeks, and we were going to do a short tight end draft, but we just kind of decided that draft Travis Kelce or Pitts, that's my guy, or Andrews.
We've already made a lot of Brokeback Mountain jokes doing a tight end ranking. The video
that's true.
That's a great point. So we are foregoing tight ends. You guys all know what to do with tight ends. Either draft a good one or just wait till the end. Instead, we're going to have something a little bit different. We are going to be doing our NFL Power Rankings draft. Ooh, yeah. So we got a lot of keywords in there that YouTube will hopefully suggest for people. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be drafting our teams that we think are going to have the best records, and then draft all 32 teams all the way down to the end. And the idea is that we're going to watch this week by week to see who has the best overall record in the end. So pretty simple, and hopefully it's a lot of fun. But first, I didn't even talk to you about this before. Mitchell, do you have any breaking news, any stuff that we need to be paying attention to?
No, it's good. No one's injured.
We're all good.
Wait, you didn't do your job, did you say?
I did. No, I actually do got some stuff if you want to go over it. But
if there's anything worth it worth talking about.
I mean, I looked at the news. I didn't think there's anything real crazy. I mean, speaking of tight ends, Waller might miss week 1.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Okay, move my Raiders down a few notches. Got that. All right.
The one thing I would say is that Kenny Pickett seems like he's looking really good, so might be the starter sooner than later. I know Cal's a Trubisky fan, so it's probably devastating for you.
Yeah, ever since that QB draft that we did, I've been thinking about it more. I'm like, that I don't want Trubisky on my team. So yeah, that maybe has changed.
You can still pick the Steelers with your first pick, though. It's okay.
I was watching their preseason game right before this. I'm not choosing the Steelers if I can help it. It's 8-7. Steelers versus Jags right now.
Baseball score.
Yeah, I know. What about Kayvon Thibodeau going out? Does that affect anything with the Giants? I know it sounds like 3 to 4 weeks is what I saw.
Who was it? You said?
Thibodeau. What draft pick was he? 4th or 5th? Defensive.
I don't know defensive players.
I don't know Giants players besides Barkley.
Okay, I'm just saying I don't know if that's a big deal or not. He's a rookie. I don't know if it'll make a big impact, but
I don't know about that.
And then Chase on the Redskins, he's out 4 weeks or something.
Oh, Chase Young.
Yeah, Chase Young.
Okay, that means that these guys will start to miss a few games into the season. So
I feel like for the most part, it's been a pretty good preseason in terms of not really any stars getting hurt, because usually there's always 1 or 2.
Yeah. There's still time. So you just curse
last preseason game. I probably just jinxed it.
Someone's tearing their ACL.
In my heart, man. I don't
know. Yeah, someone's tearing their ACL, I feel like, in practice this week. So that's all your fault, Mitchell. All right. Well, are we ready? Are we ready to do this then?
Yeah.
Okay. So we did a random generator thing. Pretty sure Tyler Mitchell cheated because it says 1 over mine. No. Michael has the first pick. So who do you think will have the best record in the NFL by the end of the season? That's really what you're going for.
Okay, Buffalo Bills. And I don't really have much to say about it. I'm just going with them.
Let's say Josh Allen.
Allen. Definitely the safest pick.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine them having just a disaster season.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I don't think we need to talk much more about that.
I'll go second with Tampa.
So, Tommy Brady being out for how long was he out? 10 days, 11 days? That doesn't concern you?
Nope.
He was just on vacation, keep that 45-year-old body warm.
They pretty much kept their whole team. They added Julio Jones. Not too worried.
Yeah, it's pretty safe. I was listening to the radio today, and someone bet $250 on the Bucks to have the worst record in the NFL, and they win like $115,000 if they get it. Right. So
Money's gone.
I kind of rooting for that.
Me
Well, they also have a weak. It's a weak division too. So
Yeah, that helps.
That's true.
All right, Mitchell, who are you taking third?
I'm going to take the defending Super Bowl champs, the Rams.
Kind of hoping they would drop to me.
that was who I was between with Tampa.
And my reasoning is they're the defending champs.
And they're going all in. They're trading every single draft pick they have
Yeah.
just to win.
It's this time frame. Yeah, they got pretty much everybody back.
Did they lose the Denver guy, Von Miller? Or?
Yeah, he's in Buffalo.
Yeah. Oh, no.
No wonder you took Buffalo.
Yeah.
Stafford's arms fall off. You're gonna regret that, Tyler.
That's
It's all right. He's only going to throw on Sundays. It's fine.
yeah. I think that's the worry. If Stafford goes down, then that team can really struggle.
And this thing's over.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Chargers with my first pick.
I like
Yeah.
it. They're always cursed, I feel like, though.
It's
Sure.
true.
I wanted
Those games.
The tough part is I feel like I'm going to kind of no, and then actually I'm changing what I was gonna do because I was thinking Chiefs and Chargers, was like I can't take two from the same division.
You can.
I'm gonna
You
go.
Yeah,
I can. I'm not going to.
it's encouraged.
I'm gonna go with the Packers with my next pick, and it's way more. I don't really fully believe in the Packers as much. The Vikings, I think, are the only threat to steal some games in that division. Otherwise, it's all Packers. So I'm taking them with my fifth pick.
So you did take the Chargers?
Chargers and Packers.
I'm just gonna call this now. This is a three-way race at this point. So thanks, guys.
We'll see. This all comes down to the
later
middle
pick.
picks. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
All right, Mitchell.
Oh man, this one's tough. Like, I feel like the Chiefs because of Mahomes, but their division's so tough, and I'm gonna have a rematch of the Super Bowl. I guess I'm gonna have the Bengals.
Wow.
Oh, go with the Bengals. I did not see that coming.
I don't know if
feel
I'm
like
a believer in them getting back.
I'm not sure if I am. I feel like their division's easier. I mean, they got Baltimore, but Pittsburgh and Cleveland are gonna suck, and anybody in that AFC West with the Chiefs and Chargers and Raiders and Broncos, that's just I don't know. So
That's a good point. The division is weak. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
thank you.
Oh,
Ron, you're
I was
up.
actually gonna take Cincy there. I was here.
Wow.
I'll go with Kansas City. I don't feel great about it.
Something about them, I just feel
I
like
would.
this could be the year that.
It's harder than Mahomes,
Go
but
ahead.
yeah, they do seem something's.
There you go, Mike. We know your next pick.
I don't. Yeah, I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens, and I love them. So
I was surprised you didn't take him first.
I should have. But Lamar Jackson's so beautiful, and their defense is good. And I don't know anything about divisions like you guys do, so I shouldn't even be on this thing for this. But but I like them. And
Okay.
then we got. I think
Texans.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, it's tough. I know either Denver or Dallas, and I'm gonna go
Deshaun
with.
Watson was reinstated, by the way, so you can take Cleveland.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys because I think their division is still kind of weak with what they got the Giants, Eagles, and Redskins. Is that right?
Commanders, jeez. Now you have to
Oh,
bleep
I'm
yourself
sorry.
out.
Yeah. Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa.
We're gonna scare away people from this podcast.
If we were getting
I'm sorry.
monetized,
That was a mistake.
yeah. If we were getting monetized, we'd be demonetized now.
It's been like 4 years. They were the football team for what, 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
right?
To be fair, I was going to call them the same. I was going to say this.
All right, Ron.
All right.
I mean,
You're
Cal, we're
gonna
from Portland.
take the Cleveland Indians?
I still call the Moda Center the Rose Garden. So
Yeah, that's fair. All right, Ron, you're up.
I'm going to go with San Francisco.
That's a good one. I was hoping they would fall. Why?
That division's not nearly as good. Seattle's terrible now. And Mike Shanahan always wins. And I think their offense is going to be more improved this year.
Okay, I think those are
That
good
was a
reasons.
good pick. I wish I would have done that because I wasn't thinking of record. I was thinking of like Super Bowl. I don't think the 49ers are going to go back to the Super Bowl, but their record is going to be really good.
Yeah, so I think it's all about their quarterback. I mean, how he does, because Garoppolo always won, but if Lance is
They still got him though. They still got him.
yeah, sure.
For now.
It's true.
He's probably.
All right. That's what he's taking.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I like their team a lot this year, and big fan of Hurts. And in that division's not very good, like Mike was saying with the Cowboy pick. So I think Eagles are gonna win that division. So I think their offense is gonna, with getting Brown, will be really good. And so I'm gonna go with them.
I was hoping you would not say that.
That's right. That back around to me, but
yeah, I was hoping to take it with one of my 2 picks here. This is another one that I'm taking not because I really believe in this team, but because they play some crappy teams. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts.
I almost took them just because their division. So
the Titans could be okay, but I think the Jags and Texans don't. I don't know. They should at least go 3-1, probably 4-0 with those games. So, just trying to play the odds here a little bit with that. I know it's they still have their they're out of conference or out of division schedule, but still, it just feels like too easy of a schedule overall. So I'm going with the Colts, and this is another one I'm going with just not based on schedule, pretty much the opposite, but too much talent. I'm going with the Broncos. I think that they could be good, and if I think that the Chiefs are going to fall, this could be worth a chance to take the Broncos there. So that's my pick.
I like those picks. You redeemed it.
Oh, thank you. You didn't like my Chargers pick?
No, I did. I like
that.
All right, Mitchell, you're back on the clock.
Let's see. I'll go with the Vikings. I think they're gonna. I feel like that division is a little worse with Adams being gone, and so I think Green Bay will be a little worse, and then the Lions will be a little bit better, but still the Lions, and the Bears are the Bears. So I think the Vikings' offense will be better, and I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, I think that's the safest pick still on the board.
Yeah, I think that they're not, at least the couple things I've looked at have them in the 20s, but I think they're gonna be good. I think they're gonna be a lot better than that.
Yeah.
20s, maybe.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I like.
Well, Mitchell took him at 18, right? Is that where we're at?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I feel pretty good about it then.
We're not at 18.
Oh, no, we're not quite there yet. You're right. You took him way earlier. 14, 15? I can't.
Way to make me feel a bit better than you did.
Never mind. Yeah, dumb pick. No, just kidding. All right, Ron, go ahead.
They'll be in the Super Bowl.
God. I don't feel great about this one, but this is more based on schedule and hopefully Derrick Henry stays Henry. I'm going to go with the Titans.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking between.
Sure.
I don't feel good about that one. I could see it imploding there.
I like them. I like their style. I just like the run-heavy teams. That's why I like Baltimore.
A little more predictable, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, you got 2 in a row.
Oh, that was tough. Ron stole one of mine. I think I'm going to go with...
Damn right, like Settlers of Catan.
I'm going to go with the Raiders. And I don't know their division well, but I think it's a hard division, so that's could be a mistake.
I think all the AFC West teams are now gone.
Let's try not to get one of those teams.
That's a
shoot.
I got 2.
All right, let's see. I guess the Dolphins? We'll go with the Dolphins. I have no good justification for these. Just ignore me in this.
Because you think Tua could be a MVP contender, right?
Exactly. Yes. Thank you, Cal.
I do not. Okay, Ron. The team's sitting there waiting for you to take.
One of the 3 teams I was debating between. I don't know which one to take.
Yeah, this is where it starts getting tough.
Yeah, this is where we should stop the draft.
I'm going to go with... God, I hate doing this. I'm going to go with the Patriots.
Oh wow, that was not who I was expecting.
Mac Jones.
I wasn't expecting doing that either, but the other team I was looking at, their division is really rough. So
Hey, I mean, they're a team that could win with throwing 3 passes, so I get it.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of in a battle for second place, right, with the Dolphins. It's going to be right between them to, I mean, hopefully they can get 2 wins against the Jets, but.
And what about the Jets, man? They're in there for a second. Let's get it.
All right, Mitchell, what do you doing here?
I'll go with the Saints. I'll go New Orleans. I think maybe with Winston and God, that's a bad way to start that off with Winston. Just hoping with Michael Thomas hopefully being healthy and Kamara not getting suspended. Oh man, I'm already hating this pick after just.
There's a lot of like if healthy.
Oh shit! I'll eat the whole shit. I'll stick with it, but I'm hoping they'll be healthy on offense and no videos will come out of bad stuff. And I'm just gonna.
Is Winston fully healthy? Is he going to be week 1, or are they going back with
Yes,
Taysom
he
Hill?
wanted to play in this week's preseason game. I mean, I guess that doesn't mean for sure he's healthy, but I think he's good to go.
Don't they still have like a top 5 defense too?
I mean, I think they might have a good defense. I don't know. Drew Brees could still come back, and they got Taysom Hill.
Yeah, I don't know if you hear about crab legs cure everything, and so he's good.
So who can cure everything?
Crab legs. Never. Okay, sorry.
I didn't get it. Oh, you don't like
okay.
the food. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
he stole crab legs back in the day and got in a lot of bunch of trouble.
I was
Sorry.
I was like trying to think of a player's like nickname is Crab.
I was like,
That's a weird nickname. I can't.
Yeah, Crabtree.
Yeah,
that's where I was going.
that's what I was thinking. But yeah, I'll go with the Saints. I don't love it, but
Okay. I am going to go with the Cardinals. I don't like everyone picking right now. I don't necessarily love it, but it's hopeful that Kyler Murray is, wants to or can be a MVP type player.
doesn't even watch film.
Yeah, if he watches film, yeah. And it's still tough. I know the Rams and Niners are in there, but hopefully that the talent will show, and then when Hopkins comes back, we can hit the ground running. So that's my first pick I have there.
If you don't pick the Lions, you're not a real Lions fan here.
Maybe that's like my reverse psychology to try to see how they'll do this year. For my next one, I don't like doing this.
The Lions might be the next best team.
It's not going to be the Lions.
They're pretty.
I'm going to take the Browns.
Brissett, you're picking Brissett over your own Lions? That's sad.
Yeah. Brissett, I would probably take Brissett over Goff anyway. It's just they have elite run game, or I guess Hunt. Did Hunt end up getting traded, or did he just ask for the trade?
No,
He's still
not traded.
Yeah.
Good defense.
Yeah, good defense, and hopefully Brissett can keep the wheels on the bus or maybe Jimmy G goes there. No, they won't even spend for Jimmy G. I don't know.
Sexual allegations are a stat, and you're on top of it. Wow, that was a bad pun.
On top of it, I'm making a hard pass on talking about that.
That was a bad pun too. Hard pass.
There's nothing you can say right now without
Mitchell, just make a pick, please.
Can I not? Oh gosh. All right, I'll go with their former quarterback and go with the Panthers. I'll go with Mayfield and the Panthers. Hopefully, C-Mac's healthy, and I mean, there's nothing else all these teams suck balls, so we'll go with the team that hopefully sucks the least amount of balls.
All right, Ron, which ball-sucking team are you going to take next?
I think this team could do a little bit better than people think, so maybe like 6 wins. But I'm going to go with I'll go with the Commanders.
I was hoping they'd come back to me. So you believe in Carson Wentz?
I don't. Not at all.
I think that's the thing with all these teams, the quarterback situations. They're all bad.
Okay, fair. Mike, you have 2 picks.
Oh, jeez. One is hard enough. Is Pittsburgh still left?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the Steelers. They still have a good defense, and that's about all you can say on a positive note. I mean, Trubisky has a lot of weapons, so maybe they won't be a complete disaster on
Or
offense.
Pickett. Or maybe Big Ben comes
Yes,
out of retirement. Who knows?
Oh, that would be great. This next one's tough. I mean, the Giants are.
Do you know what teams are left?
I think so. I'm either going to go with the Giants or Jacksonville. I'm going with the Giants. Yeah, and with Barkley back, their offense will be higher powered. I don't know a ton about their defense, but it's improved from last year. Pretty sure. So
it's got to be. All right, Ron.
Right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm really glad the Lions fell to me. I think they're going to be better than people think this year. They have a lot on offense. What?
We're both going to be Lions fans this year.
They have 2 stud offensive linemen.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Their offensive line is not bad.
So they're going to run a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to crowd the box, and then Goff's going to surprise people. Let's go. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, you're in. I like it.
Oh,
not the only time you said that.
Wow, you're on it today.
I am. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
I'll keep it going. It's beautiful. I'll go with the.
You sounded constipated there.
I'll go with the Jags. I'll jag it up. I think Lawrence will have a bounce back, and they play the Texans twice, so that's at least 2 wins. That's all I got.
Their season cannot be worse than it was last year.
Yeah, with Meyer, they can only go up.
Yeah, that's all.
That was the team I was between with the Lions, so that's a good thing.
Okay, so if I'm counting right, we have 5 teams left.
You know what's funny? We were talking about Cal getting the last pick. Mike's gonna get the last pick.
I did the math wrong in my head.
Mike's gonna get
Sure.
So here are the teams we have left, as far as I could count: Jets, Bears, Seahawks, Falcons, Texans.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. All right. I'm gonna go with the Jets with my first pick. The hope is their receiver has a connection with Zach Wilson. Defense is improved. It's a shot in the dark. Not much to say. And our next pick, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I hate Drew Lock. With what?
Oh, with your family situation, it's probably good you did.
Oh, yeah, good call. I'm a Seahawk family. But it's really not for that reason. I hate Drew Lock, but the hope is that just the pedigree that's their coaching staff and they have talent elsewhere. DK Metcalf, I think Rashad Penny, or their rookie running back Kenneth Walker. Something can happen there on offense. So we'll see. It's better than the other options, I think. Although I think maybe the Falcons could surprise people. Just throwing it out there.
Well, then you should draft them.
I like the Jets Seahawks better.
I like the Bears, so I'm gonna go with the Bears. I like them. That's left out of these teams.
Yeah, man.
With Fields in the running game, at least it's something. And then the rest of their team sucks. And Mooney's all right, but they play the Lions twice, so that could be 2 wins. And could be. I don't know this year, but yeah, I'll go with the Bears.
All right, Ron. I'm assuming you're taking the Falcons here.
God, I wanted so bad not for these 2 teams not to be left. No, I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Really? Wow. Why? Over the Falcons? You think they have a better chance of a better record than the Falcons?
I don't think either team has a good chance to do anything. So I just think Davis Mills. You got Brandon Cook.
Marlon Mack.
Mills was probably the best rookie quarterback other than Mac Jones last year. So I don't know. I just don't think I think the Falcons are going to go into rebuild in like 3 games of the season. So
I mean, it's pretty much
full on rebuild.
Yeah, you're just basically picking between 2 turds.
Mike, that means you get the Falcons.
I'm gonna go with the Orioles. Yeah, I'll take the Falcons. But Ron and I got screwed with these last two. It's like
no,
get
hold on.
2 extra wins.
You got the first pick, though.
Yeah, you had the choice
And you
to
picked
choose first or second or third.
I'm bad at math. I didn't know I'd be last.
I should have gone third, man. So second.
Well, okay. So here's a recap of your teams, Michael. You have the Bills, the Ravens, Cowboys, Raiders, Dolphins, Steelers, Giants, Falcons. Any team that you're like, I'm glad I got them. Besides,
I'm really
obviously the
glad
Bills.
I got Baltimore.
Yeah.
And then let's see. And that's pretty much it.
Or any surprise team later, you're like, oh, I'm glad the Dolphins fell to me, or Steelers, or something like that. No?
Yeah, I would say other than Baltimore, I just think Baltimore, I'm just going to go off on them again because they're run heavy, they're great defense. It's like they're gonna have like 13 wins this year, so they'll carry me to victory. That's all I need, really.
All right, I like it. It's gonna be really embarrassing when they are less than 500.
Yeah.
All right, Ron, your team is the Bucks, Chiefs, 49ers, Titans, Patriots, Commanders, Lions, Texans. How do you feel about it?
Not bad. I like where I got the Niners. I think they're gonna surprise everyone this year. So, I don't feel good for the Texans, so that can ruin the whole thing.
That's true. Well, yeah, your last team could ruin it. Mitchell, you have the Rams, Bengals, Eagles, Vikings, Saints, Panthers, Jags, Bears.
I think the team, I guess the Eagles. I'm just kind of really excited about that team. I think they're going to be really good. That division, I think the Cowboys will be a little worse, and the rest of the division's not very good. The team I really don't want as much as the Panthers, actually, but in that situation, I didn't think anybody else was better, but we'll be a big Baker fan, I guess.
Have fun with that.
The only person in the world.
Yeah.
All right, and I have the Chargers, Packers, Colts, Broncos, Cardinals, Browns, Jets, Seahawks. The Chargers one was a bit of a stretch. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, why'd you go with that?
I was happy with that.
It's more on I think the Chiefs, this could be the kind of the down year for them, the time for the downfall. I don't believe as much of the Broncos, but I did get them, but in the 4th round. So it's just going on. I think that they have the talent. They could be that best team in that conference. The one I like the most is the Cardinals. I think that they have a lot of talent. And if the Rams or Niners have injuries pop up, they could surprise and kind of contend, I think. I don't like my Browns pick. It's just one of those, I'm going with a bad quarterback for 13 weeks of the season, and that's a scary proposition. But yeah, that was fun.
You did end up with 2 teams in that division,
though. In the AFC North?
You just didn't pick them 1-2. But...
Yeah. No, I know. I wanted to avoid it. The Broncos was solely on taking they're a really talented team and just kind of playing the odds. Like, one of these teams is going to be good. Yeah. And it's almost like handcuffing my first pick.
So do you guys all think the Eagles are going to outdo the Cowboys in that division? So
I do, obviously, but
I do.
I do too. I would take the Cowboys, but I wouldn't put a lot of money on it.
Yeah. I feel like everyone overrates the Cowboys every year, so this is just my turn to overrate them. But they've never had a good defense. And now they actually do. So they're run heavy with a great defense. It's a recipe for success. I think their defense is better than the Eagles, although I don't know the Eagles' defense that well. But I mean, Cowboys obviously have a really good defense.
They could, and their offense was I think they were ranked number 1 in total offense last year. I mean, they did lose Cooper, and Gallup's gonna be out for a little bit, but yeah, I just think Philly just like what they've done, and I think Hurts will take another step, and Dallas' defense could be a factor, which is weird to say.
You have a good point, Mike. But the one thing that scares me is I think they might load the box this year and stop the run and make Dak throw to someone other than Lamb, and I just don't know what they have there other than Lamb and the type Schultz, isn't it?
Schultz,
yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's true.
But they will score a lot.
Yeah, I believe in that.
Do you guys have any Super Bowl predictions yet? Bad question.
Ravens,
Yeah,
of course.
I think we need to do that right before kickoff. The podcast we do the weekend, the first week. But let's end on bold predictions. We did this last week, and my bold prediction sucked. So this is a good one though, because we're really talking about surprise teams, either good or bad. So Mitchell, do you have a bold prediction this year?
Yeah, I'll go with the Eagles making it to the conference finals.
All right, you are a believer.
Yeah.
Do you have a team that you think is going to surprisingly suck?
Man. Not right now. Nothing I can think of right now. No.
All right, that's fair. Ron, what's your bold prediction?
Come back to me.
Okay, Mike.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for this question.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't either. I
We
would
said we're
say
gonna do it every week.
Tampa Bay doesn't win a playoff game.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go a similar route to Michael, but I'm gonna say the Chiefs don't make the playoffs.
Man, you are all against the Chiefs. And you have Mahomes in our keeper league.
I know. Hopefully that doesn't come to fruition, but yeah, I think that there's a down year inevitably going to happen, and he was scrambling for his life all of last year.
Yeah.
And just feels like losing the weapon, Tyreek Hill, is just going to really hurt them, and replace it with Juju Smith-Schuster and Valdez-Scantling is just not the same.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how bold this one is, but I think the Titans will not make the playoffs. I mean, I don't know where people have them ranked or anything, but I just think they're going to be taking a step back. And I think the Colts will win that division. And I think, like if Henry gets hurt, they're obviously done. And I can see Willis starting maybe at some point if they don't get off to a good start and have injuries. So I think that'll be my bold prediction that they don't make the playoffs. Because I think they've been in it like the last good amount of years.
That's fair. Well, what do you guys think of Michael's Bucks don't win a playoff game?
I like it. I can see it. They already have a lot of injuries on the offensive line, and Brady's 45. I mean, he's still amazing, but I don't know.
I could see it. He could. I think they're going to be an amazing regular season team, but Brady might get worn out by the end. So, yeah, I think that's a bad one. I got mine though. Finally, okay. I'm going to say the Lions win as many games as they did the last 2 seasons combined, so 8 games.
Oh, okay. Nice. I thought you were. For some reason, I was like, "Wait, you're going the other way with it." Okay, 8 games. Yep. I think it's doable. I'm not getting my hopes up.
Should have drafted him. I got him late.
That's okay. I think if I had to go the other way, because I had the Chiefs not making the playoffs, I'd say the Cardinals will win a playoff game. That I'll be a believer in the Cardinals this year, which I'm almost never in on the Cardinals. And out on the Chiefs this year.
Arizona are good teams to root for, so you're in good hands.
So my other way is that Green Bay doesn't make the playoffs.
Does not?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Vikings win that conference or that division?
Yep.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I think it's going to happen at some point, too. I know he has no weapons, but I don't know. It's almost like Brady. I have to see it to believe that Rodgers can't make it happen.
It's hard to trust Cousins. I mean, I think fantasy football is fine late, but like NFL, real league, it's Cousins. I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe I'll say, how about this? They don't win the division. I'll put it that way. I don't know about them not making the playoffs because I don't know. Okay. I haven't looked.
Okay, so it's like
it's bold.
Maybe it's not bold. You just like underlined it. You know, it's not like that important, but it's like kind of important. All right. Any other thoughts on our NFL power ranking draft? I have to say it one more time just to like get it out there before we call it a night.
No.
It's all about breaking rates. Well, and money. Yeah.
Yeah. So the plan is that we'll just do a quick little snapshot of how we're doing week to week. Hopefully, it won't take longer than a minute or two, but that way we can just talk about how our teams are doing, what we thought of it, what we'd redo, and just kind of talk about it throughout the NFL season. All right, guys.
One last thought. I wonder if we should incorporate some sort of redraft in the middle if we wanted.
Ooh. Maybe we can do trades. I know how a few guys on this call love to do trades all the time.
Yeah. That's just a thought. But
Yeah, let's see. Let's talk about it as we go.
Yeah, if I'm losing for sure, yeah.
All right, guys, this is fun. Thank you all for watching. And Michael, you're gonna play us out with your outro music, right?
La 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 la.
Oh, what a voice! I love it. All right, see you guys.
Yeah.
see you guys.